So I have over here this great game called Suspend. It's actually not my game. It's a funny story. A girl that I work with, someone bought it for her to use in therapy, and so it's her game, really the therapist in her game, and I just fell in love with it. It was amazing, and they were kind enough to let me borrow it. So let me show you what it is. First thing I want to apologize, I did have a little bit of difficulty with the setup, and I'll just show you why. The setup is simple. You have this half a circle here, you put in the piece to balance it, and then over here there's supposed to be another piece up here, just kind of to make it taller and more difficult, but I didn't have the space for that. So we're going to play the short version. Now, before you get started, you divvy up these little rods. Everyone gets it. They're all oddly shaped rods in all different colors, and the goal of the game is to get rid of all your rods. Now, how do you do it? You start by rolling a die. I rolled red. So first of all, your children do not need to learn their numbers. You see this? It's red. It is so easy. I'm going to pick up the red rod and simply place it on the, tower. And then I roll again. Again, this is green. And just simply, just get a green one, by color coding. I can see the color. I am set up for success. Now here's where it gets tricky. The children have to use balance to figure out how to make the rod stay without it falling off. That's the skill. The skill of this game is purely... it fell off, but it was orange. The skill of this game is purely hands-eye coordination. Now over here, I may choose to actually balance out this one over here. So now I'm starting to weave the pieces in and out of each other in hopes that they don't fall off. And you just keep adding on the pieces, and if one falls off, well then, oh my goodness, you have to take that piece, and now you have to figure out strategies to kind of get rid of all the pieces, but now you have more pieces. So the point of this game is to really focus on hands-eye coordination, balancing, paying attention, and going slow. Oh my goodness, sometimes kids just like to rush through things and they really have no patience. And this game teaches kids it's all about patience and strategy and thinking things through. And so this game is just, it's so important, and it's actually, see what I just did? I put the yellow one down. I wasn't fully aware of the blue. And so the blue fell off, and now I have to take the blue one, and now I have an extra rod in my, pile to get rid of. And so this game really, works on a lot of skills, and it's so amazing because, you tell kids reading comprehension, focusing, this, that, the other. This is comprehension. Kids who cannot sit and write for a long period of time, well, you know what? At some point, don't make them sit and write for a long period of time. If the goal is to get them to sit still and focus, this game is great because the kids really have to focus and, problem solve, which is a great math game. That didn't work, so I would actually lose a turn. Problem solve and think, and this game really is I would say the cornerstone of a lot of important skills. Like I said, beginner math, and I could just keep going on and on because there are so many skills involved in this game that it is definitely a game, worth trying and playing with your kids. And just because I love it so much, I'm leaving the link in the description box below so you guys can purchase this. Because I am, there we go, lost yellow again. Yellow doesn't seem to want to be behaving tonight, but you know what? That's the challenge. I have the challenge, the kids have the challenge. So you're in it together in this game. It's not just a game that you just show up and play. But anyway, check out the description box below because I'm definitely going to leave a link to this game. Like I said, this was borrowed from a therapist I work with, and I highly recommend it. It's by chance I stumbled upon this game, and oh my gosh, the kids are just having so much fun playing it. So I know your kids will have so much fun. And it doesn't have to be for therapy. This is such a fun family game night game. Imagine everyone having, 2 rods, depending on your family. Our family happens to be huge, so imagine just having like 2 rods and trying to figure out who's going to be the first. And, the more family members you have, the more difficult of a game it is. So this game really poses a challenge, especially the younger children. Maybe they'll get 1 rod and the adults will get 2 or 3 rods. And it's just a fun, relaxing game, and a little, almost a lot of challenges involved. And look at this structure. It's almost like a mini sculpture, actually. But this game is really just, it's so much fun. It's fun for therapy. It's fun for family game night. So again, check out the description box below because I will totally leave a link. And let me know if there's any game skills or anything that you want to see here, because the only way to make education happy is to know that we're all working together. I'm here for my kids, for your kids, for the Kids My Play-based education program. Check out Suspend. It is totally amazing. Happy playing.